Unique Rooibos Lifestyle Shake and the Opti CLA. Now this combination is at a beautiful offer together in your Febute on the back page. So please make sure that you take advantage of this offer. And in addition to that, on your center page this month, you also have an offer on the Cafe Creme Shake at a saving of 130 Rand. So that's also a brilliant offer to make use of. But today specifically, we're going to talk about the shake, the Opti CLA, and we'll chat about a few different other products as well that really goes along with the shake and losing weight in a healthy way and a good, beautiful lifestyle program as well. As per usual, I do have some lucky draw gifts over here that we will make of use at the end of today. So for today's lucky draw, you must please tell us in a testimonial what you love about Anique's shake or Anique's Opti CLA. You can otherwise give us a testimonial on the both of the products together, otherwise just on the one or the other product. And like I said, we have two hampers to give away that have some lovely products and lifestyle products as well. So please make use of that opportunity to win one of those. Then our next training session is going to be on the 1st of March. And we're very excited about that one because we are going to be talking about the March 2019 Beauté campaign that will be starting on the 1st of March. So it's a Friday. You have until the 28th of Feb, which is next week, Thursday, to book for that training session. It's going to be from 9 until 10:30. And what's exciting about this training session is from not only this training session, but from the 1st of March, we will be giving you 40 royalty points for every training session that you book and pay for on the web store. So we're very excited to bring you that, and it also helps you to accumulate all your royalty points so that you can purchase any of those amazing products, branded gifts as well, that's on the web store available for you. Some exciting things that we're going to chat about on that day is exciting product combinations that you can also show your customer to help you to upsell your current product that you are selling to your client. Who is your customer for those different products as well, and fantastic testimonials to share with your clients as well in that session. Then I also just want to have you talk about the lifestyle booklet. So this amazing little booklet that is available for you to purchase at an incredible price of 9 Rand only contains all the following topics: lifestyle philosophy, low carb is lekker, restart your body, the revolutionary lifestyle, declining health worldwide and why it is declining, starving is not the answer to health, return to a revolutionarily based diet. You won't feel hungry between meals when you are on our meal plan. Exercise and how important exercise is for you when you want to lose weight. What you need to change when you want to lose weight and change your lifestyle around to a more healthier lifestyle. The Rooibos Lifestyle Shake and more information on that. The Forever Healthy products, the Rooibos and Herb products, so all our herbal teas. Natural detox facilitates weight loss. Get thinner with dinner. That is an absolute profound piece as well. You must always remember, as soon as you stop eating, your body actually stores more fat and food behind because it's so scared it goes into survival mode that it won't get food or water or anything again, so it actually stores. So it's very important to remember that you cannot lose weight and just starve yourself for a few days. That's not going to work. Then the 21 day to change your life. They say it takes 21 days for you to make a remarkable change in your life. Your goals page, this is quite a nice one for you as well, because you can actually write onto the page, what is your goals, what is your aim, where do you want to see yourself in the next few weeks, few months, so forth. And of course, our brilliant lifestyle 7-day meal plan at the back as well for you to use as a guideline to start your weight loss journey. Like I said, the second version of this booklet is available, and you can order it from the web store as well. I've even added the code at the bottom of the slide for you as well for easy access. And I mean, guys, for R9, it's not only just for consultants, it's for your customers as well. So please make sure if they are on a lifestyle meal plan with our shake and our OptiCLA and our other lifestyle products, that you do encourage them to purchase one of these booklets as well. It's very, very, very cost effective. I mean, R9, it's an absolute bargain. So before we start, it's very important to take a look at our Forever Healthy wheel. I've said in one of the previous trainings as well that you must please make sure that you have the updated Forever Healthy wheel, where you see if you have the latest version. Is next to the barcode, it actually says version 3. So it says version 3 next to the barcode. So make sure that you take a look at those versions, and the latest version out is the version 3 one. So all the latest products are on here. And this just makes it so easy for you to also explain the lifestyle philosophy, especially at the back, the image that you see now on the slide as well, how this actually works. So when we start to talk about lifestyle philosophy, it always starts right in the middle with core nutrition. Now, core nutrition is our OptiFlora probiotic supplement. This is so, so critically important for every day and for everyone use. If you don't take care of your gut, you can eat the most expensive food from the most expensive retailers and the most organic food and it can be raining little water drops from the Swiss Alps to hydrate the little leaves. It's not going to mean anything for your health if you don't take care of your gut first. So the lining of your gut actually replaces the cells in the inside every 4 days. So OptiFlora is also one of those supplements that you need to be taking every single day for optimum health and for it to be working properly and optimally in your body. Because if you use it and knit one, slip one, it's not going to be able to work on that inner lining of the gut as it should. So it's critically important to take a supplement every single day, especially like OptiFlora, and especially like we recommend and on the container as well. Then let's just take a look at our OptiFlora for a moment. So OptiFlora probiotic for digestive support. So reasons for supplementing with OptiFlora: it improves bowel function and digestion. It promotes the absorption of nutrients. It boosts the immune system by helping to control and destroy potentially disease-causing organisms. Our modern eating habits lead to a deficiency in good bacteria in the gut, and it is essential for overall health and well-being. Now, we all know if food isn't properly absorbed into your gut, then you have a deficiency in a lot of vitamins and minerals. So in that aspect as well, you can eat as healthy as you want. You can be an absolute greenie for that matter of fact. But if your gut isn't healthy and your gut isn't taken care of, that is not going to help you at all. So an OptiFlora or a probiotic supplementation is non-negotiable. It also has a big part to play in skincare as well. If you suffer from something like eczema or acne, usually the cause comes from the gut. It's been said that over 90% of your immune system comes from your gut as well. So if you are someone who falls sick very easily, or you struggle with flu or bronchitis or any of those illnesses, please make sure that you drink your probiotic supplementation OptiFlora every single day. It's really just going to help your immune system fight off those germs, bacteria, and viruses so much easier as well. So onto that, we're going into our shake. Before we start with the shake, I just want to also mention, if your client is going onto the shake for weight loss, it is very important for her to start with the OptiFlora even a few days or even a week or two before starting with the shake, to make sure that her gut is prepared for what's going to happen next. Because that is why a lot of people actually do suffer from constipation when they start with a lifestyle change or a new lifestyle plan, because their gut isn't ready for this absorption of all these amazing nutrient vitamins, because they have been leading not so healthy lifestyle. It might have had a lot of fast foods going through that gut. So it's very important then to prep the gut before you start on a new lifestyle plan as well. So our shake comes in 4 amazing flavors. The first one, of course, that is my favorite is the chocolate. Why the chocolate is my favorite is because it's wonderful cold or warm. So in the winter months, I love to make it with some hot milk or some hot rooibos tea, and that's then like a hot chocolate. It tastes incredible, and you won't even notice the difference between a hot chocolate and our lifestyle shake. And obviously the shake is much more nutritional value for you, and it's delicious tasting as well. Then we have the vanilla flavored shake, the strawberry, and the cafe creme, which is a firm favorite amongst coffee lovers. I know some of our Anique home office staff actually, instead of milk in their coffee, add 2 teaspoons of shake, and it makes it nice and creamy. So you have your own little cafe cream shake in a cup. So with the rooibos lifestyle shake, it boosts your health and vitality and improves the shape with the Anique vitamins and mineral supplementation in the lifestyle shake. The shake tastes so good that the whole family will enjoy drinking it, and it contains all the essential vitamins and minerals that your body needs every single day. The benefits of the shake is that it contains antioxidants that are brilliant for your body and all the cells in your body as well. It assists in stress control, and everyone these days need that. Not only if you have a stressful job, or if you drive on a road every day that is stressful because of traffic, or if you're just scared of stopping at a robot because you don't know what's going to happen next, or something like your finances worry you, then of course we have an amazing, Anique opportunity for those people. But stress is an everyday occurrence in our lives as well. We can't get away from it. It assists with calcium absorption, it increases the metabolism of the body, and it can even reduce PMS. Now, I have heard some amazing testimonials of ladies who drink the shake just before they have their menstrual cycle, a week or 2 before. They would do 2 shakes instead of 1 shake, and they were much calmer. Their husbands actually commented that they were much more pleasant to live with. So there's a lot of pros to the shake, especially for ladies in that regard. Then from the age of 6 months, so from the babakis of 6 months, you can give them a shake, start off with, and they can drink it until the end of time. So there's no limit of age that the shake can be given to a specific person. Then the Anique lifestyle program is not a diet. It has to do with just taking care of your lifestyle and making sure that the nutritional philosophy that you now follow is more focusing on nutrient-dense foods, unprocessed foods, and vitamin nutrient supplementations that we offer you with our shake and with our Forever Healthy range. This new habit will restrict consumption of processed and refined carbohydrates, which makes up to 50% of many people's diets. And I know some of us always try to think that we do eat healthy all of the time, but it's not always possible. I know. So, such foods as high sugar foods, breads, pastas, cereals, and starchy vegetables as well are one of the things that we must then start to cut out a little bit when we do go on our lifestyle program. So key benefits of our rooibos lifestyle shake is that it is very convenient to use. You can literally pop the milk or the water or the tea, whichever you prefer, in a shaker bottle, add your 2 scoops of shake, and shake it while you walk to the garage, open the garage, get into the car, and actually sip your shake on your way to the office or on your way to the gym, whatever your lifestyle prefers. It is so easy to do. So you do often get those people that tell you, no, 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 I am too busy, I have too of a hectic lifestyle to eat healthy. That is absolute nonsense. You tell them it takes you literally seconds to prepare a shake, and you can sit in bad traffic and consume your shake. And while the other people are looking at the road, feeling frustrated and stressed, you can sit back, put on some nice music, and sip on your shake. Contains fiber, contains protein. The protein that you get into the shake is from the physical milk that you add to the shake. So what's very important to note is if you do make your shake with rooibos tea or with water, you should, and you are using it as a meal replacement. So you are using it as a meal replacement, but you're mixing it with water or with tea. It is important to note that you will not get that additional protein in that you should get in from the milk itself. So what you can do then is just have a hard-boiled egg and just have that with your shake, or a handful of nuts, some biltong, some druiwors. There's a lot of different things that you can actually then also use with the shake in conjunction to use it as a meal replacement to get the protein in. It contains rooibos extract powder, contains a lot of vitamins and minerals, and it's fantastic tasting. That's probably one of the main things that caught up to me when I started using the shake 5 years ago, is the amazing taste it has. If you taste some of the other brands' shakes, I'm not going to name any names, it isn't always very pleasant tasting, and it sometimes also almost has like a grainy aftertaste. When you swallow it as well, it feels like there's little bits of powder that didn't actually dissolve, and it should have. And that's the lovely thing about our shake. It's a smooth shake that goes down beautifully. And if you don't drink it as a meal replacement, then you can just have it as your vitamin and mineral supplementation for the day. And it's great tasting as well. So what's not to win on this situation? Unique selling points on the shake is that it has a great taste. I think all of you can agree with me. Even the shakes that we bring out annually for the limited edition are also fantastic tasting. So great tasting shakes. People with time constrictions, so those of you who said, no, I don't have time to eat properly or healthily, this is definitely a must for you. Those who lack knowledge on how to eat a healthy diet, the shake is wonderful for those individuals, and it's suitable for all ages, including children and the elderly as well. So that's also important to note. Then if we take a look at the nutritional information, I just want you to focus for a minute where it says protein, carbohydrates, and fat. You will see there's a subheading in the line that says milk. Now that protein, carbohydrates, and fat actually comes from the milk itself. So then again, if you don't mix it with milk, then you will not be receiving those protein properties as well. So it's very important to then substitute with a hard-boiled egg, like I said, some nuts, biltong or druiwors, if you're using it as a meal replacement. If you're not using it as a meal replacement, but just for the benefits of all the vitamins and minerals in the shake, then you can use it with rooibos tea or with water, whichever you prefer, without then adding that extra protein, because you will be eating your protein throughout the day. Then if we take a look at the next slide, our rooibos lifestyle shake is guilt-free and great tasting. In other words, it's free from aspartame, that funny taste, aftertaste that you get in some sugar-free sweeties as well. It's caffeine free, so there's no stimulants in, tartazine free, MSG, gluten, wheat, and nuts. So no wheat and nuts in the shake as well. We do get that question quite often, is there wheat or nuts in the shake? No, there is no wheat or nuts in the shake. And look at those amazing photos from before and after from Jolene. She lost 16.1 kilos in 3 months. That is extraordinary. And I know so many of us are struggling, myself included, after the December holidays, to just shake off that extra few pounds before the winter comes, because then it's even sometimes more difficult to lose weight. But we can do it together. So if you take a look at the protein that we then find in a milk, that is very important then to add to your shake. And remember, use whole milk or full cream milk, because if you start using less 2% or fat-free or those kinds of milks, then it's very difficult as well. There's very little protein in those milks because it's actually very much diluted. And the other thing that they don't tell you is there's a lot of sugars added to that milk to actually make it palatable. So if you can, as far as possible, stay away from less 2% or fat-free milk. Use whole milk or full cream milk, like we say, in all circumstances if you possibly can. So protein is also very important for hair and nails. That's what hair and nails are made up of as well. Your body uses protein to build and repair tissue. So that's why protein is also very important. You can also use, your body also uses protein to make enzymes, hormones, and other body chemicals. Protein is an important building block of bones, muscles, cartilage, skin, and blood. So again, the importance of protein. It plays a critical role in maintaining healthy vision, neurological function, and a healthy skin as well. So if you can, by all, mix your shake with full cream milk. Then if we take a look at fiber, fiber is also very important in our daily diets because it keeps our metabolism and our tummies going at a speed that it should be going. But let's take a look at all the other functions on fiber. So it helps with blood sugar control. Fiber may help to slow your body's breakdown of carbohydrates and the absorption of sugar, helping you with your blood sugar level control. Heart health research actually shows that those eating a high fiber diet have a lower risk of heart disease. So that's also something we must really look into, because South Africa is one of the countries that have the highest amount of heart disease as well. Weight loss and management. Fiber enhances weight loss because it increases the feeling of fullness. So that's also one of the things that drive people absolutely nutty when you go onto a diet. You constantly feel hungry, but with a shake like Anique's Rooibos Lifestyle Shake that contains a healthy fiber, you will get that feeling of fullness for a longer period of time. So hemorrhoids, a high fiber diet may actually lower the risk of hemorrhoids as well. And irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS as we know the abbreviation, it's very important to provide relief from IBS as well. So just to summarize, the lifestyle shake is not just for slimming. It's a meal on the go for those who have the excuse that I don't have time to eat breakfast, or I don't have time to have lunch or supper. It's the perfect snack for in between. It supports you during illness. It's safe for children and even safe for diabetics as well. I know of a lot of people who have been through a long illness and have been in a sick bed for quite a long time, and the shake was one of the only things that they could actually consume in that time, and so the shake is, in retrospect, a lifesaver. If we take a look just in summary, again, it's convenient. It has the rooibos, the properties and the benefits of the rooibos, vitamins and minerals. It's suitable for all ages from the age of 6 months onward. It's great tasting. It contains a very low kilojoule count of only 227 kilojoules per serving, and that is excluding milk, and it can be used for weight loss. So if you take a look at some of the food chains these days have these kilojoule controlled little sandwiches or ready-made meals, and for a lot of people that is actually a kind of a, I'm going to say in Afrikaans, a troostprys, that you're not doing too bad. You're only getting a kilojoule controlled meal as opposed to having a chocky and a sandwich with a lot of things on. But if you think of it, and I've actually went and looked at some of these popular food chains, low kilojoule or kilojoule controlled meals, the one that I could find that had the least amount of kilojoules in was 630. So 630 kilojoules was the one with the lowest amount. And I must be honest with you, when I picked up the little packet and I took a peek inside what's going on inside, I actually felt sorry for the person having to eat this, because it looks dull. It looks like actually it's been through the washing machine on a very long cycle. It looks washed out. No, really doesn't look appetizing. So for that fact, I would rather have a shake every single day as opposed to having something that looks a bit ill. Some before and after photos. If we take a look at this lady, Helga lost a whopping 61.3 kilograms in 22 months. That is a whole person, or 3 little children. That is an incredible, incredible transformation. Look at that little waist that was hiding in that body for, I'm sure, quite a long time. Then if we take a look at our next biggest loser, this lady lost a whopping 24 kilograms in 16 weeks. That is an absolute amazing achievement. Look at the confidence that she has in an after photo. Well done, well done. Then we have a gentleman, yes. Gentleman that lost 25 kilograms. Ernest is from Bloemfontein, and he lost these 25 kilos in only 3 months. He looks incredible, and I'm sure these people are keeping it up as well. And then our last photo is a lady that lost a whopping 31 kilos. Look how incredibly confident she looks. And that's the thing with weight loss. It's not only just to lose the weight, it's to lose the weight to be healthy, to get your confidence back, and just to walk up straight again and say that I can face the world square in the eyes and I can do this. Because having excess weight actually slows you down. It puts a lot of strain on your knees and your ankles, and on your organs as well. So never do it for someone else, always do it for yourself. Then I want to talk a little bit about how the Aniek Rooibos Lifestyle Shake can assist with ADHD. Now, ADHD is actually a term that's on a lot of people's lips a lot of the time. So I want to go through a few things with you on ADHD. So attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, otherwise known as ADHD, commonly known as attention deficit disorder or ADD, is a disorder that appears in early childhood. ADHD makes it difficult for people to inhibit their spontaneous responses that can involve everything from movement, speech, and attentiveness. A good diet with restricted sugars and starches, as well as regular exercise, has been proven to aid in bettering the concentration of ADHD children. So a first step to help these children is to get their diets right. And one thing that a lot of our consultants that has helped mothers with children with ADHD is starting them on the shake. So based on studies to date, it is unlikely that ADHD is purely a deficiency disease. However, most children with this diagnosis are deficient in certain vitamins and minerals. One of these that they are specifically deficient in is magnesium. So magnesium, of which Aniek's Lifestyle Shake contains 40 milligrams per 100 grams, is one of the most commonly deficient nutrients in people with ADHD. Low levels of magnesium, for instance, can cause excessive fidgeting, anxiousness, restlessness, insomnia, coordination problems, and even learning difficulties. A Polish researching study took 116 children with ADHD tested them for their levels of magnesium and found that 95% of them were actually deficient in magnesium, a much higher percentage than among any other healthy child. The team also noted a correlation between the levels of magnesium and the severity of these symptoms. Supplementation with magnesium for 6 months significantly reduced the hyperactivity in children with ADHD. But behavior in the controlled group that received no magnesium actually worsened. So it shows you that magnesium is one of the key factors that ADHD children have in common. So they have low amounts of magnesium. So supplementing with magnesium, that the shake contains 40 milligrams per 100 grams already will help that child tremendously. The Unique Lifestyle Shake contains a range of vitamins and minerals and other ingredients to promote health, like calcium and phosphorus, for strong, healthy bones, teeth, and the maintenance and growth of good muscle. Vitamin B complex for the increased energy, stress, and stress management, a good night's rest, and is ideal for hyperactive kids. Vitamin C for the resistance against infections, and the formation of collagen is very important for the skin, bones, muscles, tendons, teeth, and even connective tissue. Vitamin D for the adequate absorption of calcium and phosphorus in the blood. Then vitamin E to prevent body tissue from breaking down easily. Then protein from the milk, of course, that you mix the shake with for the formation of muscle tissue, blood cells, and tendon structures. And then, of course, last but never least, our rooibos extract, which Unique includes their internationally awarded rooibos extract in the Lifestyle Shake formula to assist with anti-allergic, antispasmodic, and antioxidant properties. So that's an absolute mouthful, but it goes to show how beneficial the shake can be for those kids with ADHD. So the Rooibos Lifestyle Shake directions for use is mix 15 grams or 2 scoops of the shake with 150 to 250 mils of full cream milk, or you can use 150 grams of full cream plain yogurt as a replacement for any regular meal during the day. Or you can mix it with water or any of our unique rooibos herbal teas to your taste. It only contains 227 kilojoules per serving, and that is, of course, remembering that is excluding milk. Then a top tip, of course, is Optiflora is very beneficial for your good gut health. It is very important to use Optiflora, again, when you put someone on a whole lifestyle program, and make sure that they start drinking it a little bit before they start using the shake as well, to prep their gut for all the healthy vitamins and minerals that come their way. Because when they start on the shake for the first time and they've never led a healthy lifestyle before, they can be consumed with a little bit of cramping or some constipation or even a bit of an upset stomach, because your gut does not know what to do with all these vitamins and minerals after leading a non-healthy diet. Then we've put up some amazing testimonials for you. There's one on school box drama from Maria Higgs. We have another one for bestsellers at school from Irma Fuljoen. We have a very nice one from one of our home office staff, Gabriel. Gabriel is a diabetic as well, and he used this as a shake on a regular basis to help him. And we've got another one from Lillian in Roodepoort. And then the last one I actually want to read out for you, because this one is quite amazing. Unique Rooibos Lifestyle Shake changed my life. They say it's difficult to lose weight when you are over 40, but I proved them wrong. I lost 20 kilos, 30 centimeters, and 41% fat thanks to Unique. 14 years ago, I was involved in a serious car accident where I broke my pelvis in 8 different places. I became despondent, didn't exercise, and because of work and everything else, she used to just get ready-made meals, which was not always the healthiest thing to do. I was in a lot of pain due to extra weight I had put on. In October 2017, I decided I had enough. A friend of mine recommended Unique's teas and lifestyle shake. In the mornings, I drank detox tea, and during the day, I had metabolism tea and colon cleanse tea. For lunch, I drank the Unique lifestyle shake. I am now an Unique consultant and can help others who are in the same position as I was. Unique saved my life, and I don't have as much pain as I used to have. So thank you, Nicoline from George. That's an amazing testimonial. And just look at that photograph of the pants that she used to wear that she will never wear again. So I hope you guys are sending in your testimonials on the shake and CLA, and because we are going to take a look at those in just a little while from now to make sure we get our winner for the day. OptiCLA supports a healthy body composition. So CLA actually stands for conjugated linolenic acid. Now, you don't have to ever worry to remember that, but conjugated linolenic acid is basically just the long word for the abbreviation of CLA. It's a safe fat burner with no stimulants or unhealthy weight loss or performance enhancing ingredients. So it will not give you that feeling that your heart's going to beat out of your chest. None at all. It's specifically formulated to reduce body fat and increase your lean muscle mass, and it improves your body shape as well. Key benefits of CLA: it's a fat burner, it increases centimeter loss, it is stimulant free, and increases lean muscle mass. What's important to remember with the last one is if you live a sedentary life, in other words, you sit in front of a computer, you get in your car, you go home, you just put a ready-made meal in the microwave and then go sit on the couch and watch Friends, you will not lose weight. You need to actually do something from your own side. You need to put in some effort. This doesn't mean joining a gym, getting a personal trainer, attending every single fitness class at gym, not at all. This actually just means getting your heart rate up, so some cardio. You can take the dog around the block, or you can just run after your children, go and cycle, go and play some tennis, some squash. Do something active to get your heart rate up, because this is very important when you use a fat burner like OptiCLA. You will not create lean muscle mass, and you will not be able to lose centimeters or burn fat if you do not do something from your own side. So you need to be exercising a little bit during the day. I'm also not talking about gymming 2 hours in the morning, an hour during lunch, and then 2 hours after work. Not at all. We just ask you to get your heart rate up. Go for a walk, go for a light jog. Like I said, even just get on a bicycle and go cycle for a little bit. Play tennis, play some golf, but don't get into the golf carts. Actually walk the golf course. So there's a lot of different things that you can do to get your heart rate up. The unique selling points on OptiCLA: it's an excellent source of CLA, or conjugated linolenic acid, and it's easy to swallow, soft gel capsules as well. So it is a bigger capsule as well, but it is soft gel, so it really swallows down very, very easily with some water. So reasons to supplement with OptiCLA. Even if you're on a healthy eating plan and exercising, taking OptiCLA will help you to burn fat and produce a lean muscle. So while you may not show the weight loss on the scale, you will definitely see the difference in your clothes and in the mirror. So when you start with a product like OptiCLA, it's important to do some measurements just by yourself as well, or measure yourself on those pair of jeans. You know, those pair of jeans that you have that you haven't worn in 2 to 3 years. Let that be your goal. Work towards that. So if you know that you fit into those jeans, you know that you've lost the centimeters as well, because it's important to remember that when you are on a weight loss program and you are exercising, that you are actually building muscle mass as well. Muscle weighs more than fat. So you must remember, even if you're losing half a kilo or 2 kilos, you might have gained half a kilo in muscle mass as well. So it's important to remember not to confuse yourself to think that you're not losing weight, but more or less losing centimeters as opposed to weight. OptiCLA will also boost your immune system, so that's also an additional pro to the product. So top tip for OptiCLA is for maximum benefits, it's ideal to take OptiCLA before or during your meals. It is recommended that you not take it with a high fiber meal, including cereals, as fiber prevents absorption of CLA. Alternatively, if you're using it with fiber, take it 30 minutes prior to using your fiber meal or 2 hours after your high fiber meal. Please remember that the shake does contain fiber as well. So don't take your supplement and your shake at the same time, because the CLA will not be able to be absorbed into the body as properly as it should because of the fiber. So rather than take it 30 minutes before your shake or then 2 hours after your shake. That's important to remember. So CLA is not a magic pill. Consuming the supplement will not guarantee weight loss. However, when combined with a good diet like Anik's and a good exercise regime, CLA can act to effectively reduce body fat while supporting the growth of lean muscle. So it's very important, again, I'm going to say this the last time now, you will not just lose weight by sitting in front of the computer or sitting on the couch watching Friends. You need to actually do something from your side as well to help this process to be increased. So the recommended dose for OptiCLA for adults is 1 to 2 capsules 2 to 3 times per day. It is suitable for adult men and women who want to lose weight. It's not to be used during pregnancy or while breastfeeding, and it is safe to take and free from any known side effects when consumed according to the recommended dose. So very important to keep with those guidelines. Then I want to go on to the Body Wonder Sponge. So the Body Wonder Sponge, one of the essentials that I always have in my shower and even just in my cupboard, because dry body brushing is not a trend. It's actually something that really does work. So I want to share some interesting facts now with you about this wonderful yellow sponge. So dry body brushing helps to stimulate the circulation and the drainage of the lymphatic system. So the lymphatic system is a fluid, a thick fluid that actually flows with your bloodstream. And this is almost like your garbage removal system in your body. All the toxins actually goes into the lymphatic system where it is then excreted out of the body. This is very important because the lymphatic system is responsible for the elimination of toxins and waste products from every tissue and cell in the body. So the lymphatic system is a system that works incredibly hard to keep us healthy. It does this by absorbing toxins and waste products and depositing them into the circulatory system, where it can eventually be filtered out of the organs of detoxification, that is namely your liver and your kidneys, two of the most hardest working organs in your body as well. That's a mighty job for something that's not talked about that often. When the lymphatic system is sluggish and not flowing properly, waste and toxins build up and literally create illness in your body. Sluggishness occurs because of high stress, lack of exercise, and digestive imbalances, to name just a few. If you experience any of these symptoms frequently, it probably means that your lymph is a bit congested and you need to give your body a bit of a boost. They are bloatedness, so if you feel bloated, excessive weight or cellulite, itchy skin and rash. For women, it can be swelling, especially during your menstrual cycle, cold hands and feet, foggy brain, lethargy, and even headaches. If you often experience these symptoms, and even if you don't, dry skin brushing is a great detox practice that you can easily incorporate into your daily pre-shower routine. As a side note, other practices that stimulate the lymphatic system are hot and cold showers, exercise, drinking lots of filtered warm water, breathing deeply, and practicing things like yoga and Pilates. You should know that this is quite a shocking fact, that your skin sloughs off an average of 30,000, yes, 30,000 dead skin cells every single hour. That's shocking. Dry body brushing helps to shed these dead cells. The result is a silky and radiant looking skin. Dry body brushing also helps with ingrown hairs and clogged pores. And some have even reported of reducing the appearance of cellulites. So how to? You always make sure to start on a dry skin, preferably right before your morning shower, and you can easily then rinse off the dead skin cells. So important to note, you take your Body Wonder sponge, and you always work towards the heart. So always work towards the heart. And if you are, you're going to not see my head now for a moment. If you are doing your legs, you always work up towards the heart. This is just for circulation and to make sure that your heart doesn't now have to cope with unnecessary stress from all the toxins that's going to be filtered into the lymphatic system. So that's just to help your heart to function properly as well. Also, don't just throw this guy away if it starts feeling a little bit soft. I know that it makes an amazing sponge to scrub your bathtub with or your basin, so keep them for that. I know my husband loves these sponges as well. When I'm not done with them in the shower, he actually uses it to clean his car's tires and rims as well, so that's a nice tip for the guys as well. I've also heard the other day that people who go and cycle, these off-road cycles, they also use it to clean their bicycles. So there's a nice tip for you as well. So don't throw these guys away. They've got a lot more use of them after you've used it for yourself. With saying that your skin actually produces 35,000 dead skin cells that your body sloughs off every hour, I would strongly recommend that you do change your sponge every month. Some people use it so regularly that the sponge actually loses its stiffness, it becomes very soft, halfway through the month. Then please change your sponge twice a month. I change mine every month just to make sure that there's not a build-up of 30,000 plus dead skin cells in my sponge, to be brief. Then Circulex Cellulite treatment, also one of my favorite products. It's highly effective and the actives work in combination to help to break down and combat cellulite and stop fat cells from enlarging. So that's actually how you get cellulite. So everyone is born with a certain amount of fat cells, but the fat cells are small. And when you start living a sedentary lifestyle, or you then live an unhealthy lifestyle, you don't exercise and you eat unhealthily, or you consume a lot of alcohol or sugary beverages, these fat cells actually swell up, almost like a marshmallow that you put in the microwave. They go bloop, and it's very difficult to get those fat cells down to the right size again. So that's why exercise, eating a healthy diet, and living a healthy lifestyle and using the right products are very important. So it inhibits fat storage, improves blood circulation, and it minimizes cellulite. So what causes cellulite? Of course, a lack of exercise, unhealthy diet, too much caffeine and alcohol. In short, a toxin overload in the lymphatic system causes you to have cellulite. So what areas to use the Circulex Cellulite treatment on? The buttocks and the thighs, it's perfect on those areas. But if you do struggle with some cellulite in your upper arms and stomach, you're more than welcome to use it on those areas as well. What you can, however, do to improve the results is you can actually do a body wrap. Now, a body wrap is very simple to do. We'll talk about it in one of our Zoom sessions a bit more in the future. But just in short, what you can do is make sure that the area is prepped, so cleaned. Then you can take your Body Wonder sponge. Let's say you're doing your thighs. Make sure that you do a nice body brush to get the skin to turn a little bit redder. That means that the skin now has a nice flow of oxygen and blood circulation. Then you apply your product with nice upward strokes to stroke towards the heart. You don't obviously have to stroke towards the heart, but just upwards to the leg. Then you take some Glad Wrap, any Glad Wrap that you buy from any retail store. You wrap the area, and if you have a warm water bottle or you have a warm blanket, wrap that around as well, because the increased heat will help your skin to actually dilate, so the pores will open up. The active ingredients of the product will actually penetrate much deeper into the skin, and this will have a much more enhanced effect of your slimming treatment. I know some ladies do this before they have a huge function, or they're going to a wedding or a party, and then they want to wear their favorite dress, but they don't want to be left with all those little dimples and they have exercised but they don't always use their product, then this is a great way to have not a quick fix, but a bit of a cheat session as well. So it's very easy to do this in the winter as well. You can either do it at the office, just quickly excuse yourself to the loo, do your body brushing, put on your cream, wrap, put your long johns on again, and just remove it after 40 minutes. You can just, if you're doing it at work, you can just remove it with some wet wipes as well. It's very quickly. Otherwise, at home, you can just jump into the shower and rinse yourself off, and that'll also be perfectly fine. So I think before we take a look at our testimonials, let's take a look at this incredible before and after photograph. So this photograph is of a lady who used turkey legs for 6 weeks, applying it twice a day, so in the morning and in the evening. And look at that incredible difference. You can see how amazing and firm the skin looks now. The skin looks more hydrated as well, supple and soft. So it really does make a significant difference. So I think it's time that we take a look at our testimonials that we have received for our 2 lucky gifts. Let's just get that up. We have quite a few chats. Wonderful. Let's quickly get these up and running. Hi, Michelle. Let's see. Francie says, I just love the Unique Strawberry Shake because I can give it to my 2 sons as well who just love milkshakes. I must agree with you. It tastes very similar to me than Nesquik. It tastes incredible. And then I know they get a healthy dose of everything that they need. That's fantastic. Nadine says, I've started the Lifestyle Challenge group a week ago. I sold the vanilla and CLA combo as a starter pack with the lifestyle guide. 5 women joined the group, and today, today was weigh a day. Group, and today was weighed a day, and they lost a total. Oh, fantastic! Lost 7.5 kilos, and the shake tastes wonderful. Then Francie writes again. Oh, it's the same message from Francie. Just scroll a bit down, please, Jean-Marie. Thanks. Another one here. There we go. Marina writes, the shake changed my life completely. I started drinking it as a meal replacement because I was on the road a lot and I did not have time to eat out. Also, saved me a lot of money from buying takeaway foods, I'm sure. After about 2 months, all my pants were too big, and I realized it was as a result of the shake. People also started to notice how much I could do and remember and communicate on a higher brain activity. That's absolutely fantastic. For me, that was the biggest gain from the shake. Now I drink the shake every day to give me energy to get through the busy days. I have to in my business. Now I see the shake as a business saver. That's incredible. Thank you so much, Marina van Rensburg. Thank you for the wonderful meeting. It's a pleasure. We've got here one. How long would you leave the wrap on? Okay, so that's from the body wrap. Both my children are fussy eaters, especially, let's answer the first question first. So how long will you leave the wrap on? So I would leave it on for 30 to 40 minutes. You can even leave it on longer if you prefer, but usually about 30 to 40 minutes. If you have longer time, you can leave it on for an hour if you want. It will definitely not be a problem. So yes, 30 to 40 minutes. So both of my children are fussy eaters, especially first thing in the morning before school. Have we not heard that very often? I just love the Unique Lifestyle Shake as a breakfast option for them. My son prefers the strawberry and my daughter the chocolate. My favorite too is the chocolate. For my daughter, I pump her shake with adding a half an hour. That's nice. half a banana and unsalted and non-sugar peanut butter, ice and almond milk for my son. I pump up with the shake with just that bit, and almond milk. We've also definitely seen an improvement in both their focus and concentration at school since supplementing their breakfast with the Anique shake. I love having the Anique shake around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, as I feel it helps to fight off the sweet tooth cravings, that's for sure, and lifts my energy levels to prepare me for the later part of the day. Thank you so much for that. We really appreciate that comment. We've got another one from Minky. My mother-in-law has a lot of stomach and colon problems. She started having oats in the morning and added 2 scoops of shake over her oats. It is amazing to help her with her normal bowel function. She has no more stomach cramps and it keeps her fuller for longer. She is hooked on Anique for life. Thanks, Anique. That's fabulous. Thank you for all of these amazing testimonials. I think I definitely know the 2 that I'm going to choose for today. So, Jean-Marie, will you just scroll up for me a little bit? There we go. A little bit more. So, the first one is from Linevier Bricknell. Thank you so much for that amazing testimonial and that amazing combination that you use for your kids. I'm just going to write down your membership number here quickly. I will be sending you an email in a short while with your prize and what it contains, and we'll just make arrangements on that. And Jean-Marie, the second one you can choose today, because you've read all of them with me. Jean-Marie's just quickly strolling through all of them. And our second one is Minky Rutherford. So Minky, we're writing it down here for you as well. And we will be contacting you shortly with the contents of your prize and then to get your prizes to you. I really appreciate you guys zooming into today's Zoom session. And please zoom in again on the 1st of March, where we will be talking about the March campaign, which is very exciting. I'm looking very forward to that one. You guys were being terrific today, as we say. So enjoy the rest of your day and be blessed. Take care. Bye.